coached Thai boxing for a long time. I really enjoy it. It's quite challenging. You get all sorts of different people. People come for loads of different reasons. Some people come because they're getting bullied. Some people come just because they want to better themselves. People come because they want to fight. There's lots of reasons, but it's quite challenging. It's very interesting. Becoming a coach is relatively easy, I suppose, as long as you've got the dedication to do that. You need to learn your skills, practice them, but more importantly, you need to understand how people respond to you, respond to instructions. Learning how to coach people in a way that they understand is probably one of the most important things. And then just practice and practice. You know, if you want to do anything at the highest level, then you've got to set your goals and just keep going until you get there. We opened here in 1986. At the time, Warrington has always had martial arts centres, boxing gyms, etc., but in reality there was nothing that did all of them. We wanted to put together something where people could come to do any martial arts. We were one of the first people in the country to do that. Nowadays mixed martial arts is commonplace, but back in 1986 no one had heard of it, and we were practicing all the different sports in one place. The most important skill to possess, I think, is the understanding of how people work. It's the psychology of the sport. In any fight sport, psychology is paramount. You know, you've got to have a strong mindset. You know, will beats skill sometimes, and understanding how to make people tick and how to get the best out of people is the best skill set you can have. A fighter's skill is his mind. If he's determined, if he's chosen that he wants to do something and he's determined enough and he's focused enough, then you can achieve it. So again, I'll say it's all about the mind, and you know, fighters work on their mindsets. They don't just have the mindset, they're constantly working on it. The training sessions vary depending on who's in the class. Sometimes we've got people in the class that are complete novices, and obviously we go back to basics. However, if there's experienced people in that class, it doesn't matter, because basics, you know, in sports like boxing, Thai boxing, the basics are what it's all built on. It's very important to have good, solid basics. So nobody's ever complaining. You know, none of the more experienced fighters are ever complaining that they're having to do basics, because they're fully aware that basics are the key to success. In Thai boxing, your basics are your solid stances, making sure your guard's correct, punching correctly, kicking and kneeing correctly. All those things can become sloppy when they're left behind, and you know, you can get familiar with your techniques and then get on a bag and start throwing punches and not having your guard up, and you know, not having a good stance, not being balanced when you've finished your kicks, and those things leave you vulnerable. So having good, solid basics means that you're always ready to defend yourself. People come in here to make themselves better. You know, the people that come here tend to be the type of person that wants to fight someone, but they only want to fight someone that wants to fight them. They're not, you know, they're not bullies. They're not the people going out and jumping on people in the street or anything like that. We have people in here that want to challenge themselves, not necessarily other people.